Hi everyone, this is Matt with the Bangerter Law Office, where we defend good people accused of bad things. In this video, we're going to answer the common question, what is the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor? I handle both types of cases. In fact, I've handled thousands of these types of cases throughout Northeast Ohio in my career. By the end of this video, hopefully you'll have an understanding of the basic levels of crimes. In short, felonies are more serious cases, misdemeanors are less serious cases. As you'll see when we go through the levels of each, punishments get more severe as obviously the crime gets more serious. At the lowest level, we have what's called a minor misdemeanor. These are your speeding tickets. These are your marijuana tickets, things you can call up to the court, give them your credit card, pay a fine, and never have to set foot in the court. You cannot get jail time for minor misdemeanor. Next up the list, and the next lowest, we have fourth degree misdemeanor. These are your public intoxication, drunken disorderly, trespassing, those kind of cases. You can start to get some jail time, not necessarily mandatory, but you could be facing up to 30 days in jail on a fourth degree misdemeanor. Next up, third degree misdemeanors. You see the pattern here? Third degree misdemeanors are a little bit more serious. For example, here we have our lowest level of sex offense. Sexual imposition is a third degree misdemeanor. Third degree misdemeanors carry up to 60 days in jail. Next up, second degree misdemeanors. Here we have criminal damaging, for example. A little bit short of vandalism, which can be a felony, but it's the second most serious misdemeanor crime. For a second degree misdemeanor, you can get up to 90 days in jail. At the top of the misdemeanors chain, we have the first degree misdemeanors. These are your DUIs, your basic DUIs. First or second time DUI, for example, theft, assault, domestic violence without any prior domestic violences. These are all first degree misdemeanors. They're the most serious misdemeanors. These are punishable by up to 180 days in jail, 6 months. Again, you don't always get jail time, but your maximum you could be facing is 180 days. Then we move up to felonies. The lowest level of felony starts at fifth degree. This is your dangerous drug cases, possession of heroin, possession of meth, theft with a certain value, over a certain value. These are punishable. You could get probation or no jail. You could get from 6 to 12 months. And now we're at prison. We're talking about prison terms, not the local jail, but an actual prison. Next up, fourth degree felonies. Now we go from 6 to 18 months as they get more serious. Obviously the next one, third degree felonies. Now there are two tiers of third degree felonies. The lower tier is 9 to 36 months. In intervals of 6 months. The higher tier, third degree felonies, 1 to 5 years. Now you start getting into longer and longer terms as you see as we go up. Secondary felonies. Now we're looking at 2 to 8 years. If you get a prison term, it has to be at least 2 years, could be up to 8. These are felonious assault, which is assault with a deadly weapon or assault causing serious physical harm. Now we're starting to get into burglaries, much more serious crimes and secondary felonies. At almost the top are first degree felonies. First degree felonies, now we're in our aggravated burglaries, aggravated robberies. We're looking at 3 to 11 years. Major drug cases can be first degree felonies. And on top of this 3 to 11 years, you could get what we call violent offender specification, which can add more time, a major drug offender specification, which can add more time. And once you're at this level, charges don't tend to come in singles. They tend to come in groups. Your indictment might include multiple counts. And those could get stacked on top of each other, so you could be looking at quite a long time if you have a first degree felony and some other charges. On top of this, of course, we have murder, aggravated murder, which can carry terms up to life in prison without the possibility of parole or even the death penalty. Fortunately, most cases fall within these standard ranges. So I hope this helps. All this information is available on my website at www.bangerterlaw.com, or you can download my free ebook from my website if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this.